Hello, I hope you're well. Right now I'm going to give you a small presentation and explain how the game is functioning. First of all, if you look at these objects that I have selected right now, these are game objects in Unity, and they're off right now. For each individual object we have a different gun and a different list of functions and different state machines and different flow machines. So this is the female character, male gun 2, female gun 2, male gun 3, female gun 3. These are inactive because I need to demonstrate how we can use these characters for a character selection screen. If I press play, the game will play and I'll be able to select any character that I want. So for example, if I select male and then I select gun 2, the male with the second gun will spawn or be active. As you can see, the rest of them are still off. The gun 2 function is the burst function that we spoke about, and for the purpose of this demonstration, these boxes on the left and right turn red as soon as a bullet hits them. This will also be useful for the functionality of the enemies. So when enemies get hit, they turn red. The gun 2, the second gun, is a burst fire gun, as we discussed before we started this. So therefore the gun is shooting 3 bullets at a time. If I hit restart, it's going to restart the scene. Now we can select another character. This time we're going to select the auto gun for female. And as you can see, the gun has a very high fire rate and can also shoot a lot of bullets in a very short amount of time. We'll hit restart again, we'll select male, and now we'll select gun 1. As you can see that the gun has a slower fire rate. For the female gun burst, 3 gun burst, this is how the gun is functioning. For the male one, this is how the gun is functioning. It's consistent. The programming is consistent. Each and every function is divided into flow charts and state machines that you can see on the bottom of the screen right now. I'm cycling through them. In order to add a new character, we can take an existing character and change its animations and the avatar. This is the animation controller. We have got weapon states and no weapon states. We've also got a hurt and death animation sub-animation state, which will help you create death animations as well as hurt animations for each individual character. In the base layer we've got no weapon states, which is here, and we have got weapon states, which is here. For each and every character there is first of all a state machine, then we've got a flow machine to handle the hurt functions, and we have got shoot functions right here. There's also a C# script attached to this game object and to all game objects, which will handle where the muzzle flash actually turns active, because when the player is running, the gun is not stationary, it's moving, so we need to move the muzzle flash with the run animation. Therefore, when we have got the auto gun selected, you can see that the player is moving and the gun is moving too, so the muzzle flash has to be up and down as well to demonstrate that the handling of the gun is not easy, it's more realistic. All of these objects are separated so that we can add more characters and more different types of guns in the future without coding them from scratch. The animations for each and every object can be seen after activating them. We'll go over to animation, and here's a list of all the animations. So for example, for the running gun, which is here, you can see that this is the animation for the running as well as the gun shooting. And as previously stated, since the gun is moving up and down, we had to adjust the muzzle positions. Therefore, we've also added animation events which correspond to a particular function inside the C# script that is attached to this game object right here. So basically, all of the three guns have been coded in and they're functioning. I want to know how you want to move. Now, do you want us to do the graphics first or the AI first? I recommend, since you are looking forward to the graphics, we do the graphics first and we'll do the AI and enemies later. But I want to start the enemies and the graphics for the enemies side by side with the graphics. So please tell me, how do you want to proceed? Because this is the end of this particular stint. As stated before, please keep the source code safe with you. Do not lose it. It is important. Consider this entire thing an asset. It can be used to create many games in the future.